Welcome to Houndful Hearts. This is going to go on my blog because I'm asked continuously how to feed the new puppies. So let me make this clear. We use the Kirkland brand puppy food. It's grain-free and it's what we can afford with all of our kids. We have a lot of dogs to feed. And so for our budget, this is a really good food. It has really good protein. If you want to choose something else, you're welcome to do so, but I would gradually transition them from the Kirkland brand puppy food to whatever you're going to use. So what I do is I'm making puppy food for tonight's dinner. And this is a cup, and I'm going to put in about 2 cups of dry food. I also, and you don't have to do this. You do not have to, we choose to do this to supplement our puppies with grain-free puppy chicken formula food. And as you can see, it's a pate. It's not the chunk, okay? So to that 2 cups of dry food, I'm going to add, about a half a can, okay, of the wet food. The next thing I'm going to add is pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, but 100% pumpkin. And what you want to use the pumpkin for are their bowels. Turbo saying, I want pumpkin now.
He can smell the food.
Pumpkin is good for diarrhea, and it's also good for constipation. So if you give your puppy a teaspoon to a tablespoon, depending upon how big they are, every day, that's going to be sufficient, and it should keep his bowels really nice and firm and not a mess. So I like the organic pumpkin. Of course, that's always better, but this is what I had on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. So, because I'm making food for tonight's dinner for 3 puppies, I'm just going to guesstimate. So you can see, you can't get too much, and you can't get too, I guess you can get too much. I have a friend who gave his dog about a can of this, and the dog weighs 7 pounds. So yeah, that's too much. So this is about the right consistency. And then I'm going to add some water. And can you hand me the kettle, please? Or just hand me a glass of water.
I was going to say, the kettle has runneth dry.
So what you want to do is start transitioning your puppy to just the dry kibble. I add a little bit of water because I think it makes a nice gravy. And right now when we're feeding and teaching the little babies how to eat, of course it's softer, you want it softer.
So they don't choke.
So they don't choke on it. So I'm just going to add some water and stir it up. Make sure you get it really stirred well. And every day I'm adding less and less water. This used to be wheat, cream of wheat consistency, and we would mash it all up. But they have teeth, and they need to learn how to chew their kibbles. So you can see what the consistency is like. As your puppy gets older, it's a rule of thumb that your puppy should be eating 2 to 6 cups of this every day. So obviously when they're so young, they're only going to be eating a couple of cups a day. As they get older and more activity, they're going to need more nutrients and calories. And so you're going to have to add that. Nobody likes a skinny puppy. So here's what you have. You have this consistency. So I'm going to put this down on the floor, and you can see that they're just going to go to town. Here you go, puppies. Hey, look. Oh, little bear. Little bear. Come on, darling. Where's your foods? It's over there. There you go. Also, when the kids get to be about 6 months old, we do away with the canned food, and we make chicken bone broth. So I'm going to show you what it looks like right out of the freezer. We do about 12 chickens a week. And what we do is you take the whole chicken, take it out of the plastic, and put it in your crock pot. And you add, about 3 cups of water and a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. And you just cook it on high for 24 hours.
Or
this new thing,
the Instapot,
which I don't understand.
I can make a whole chicken and a half in the Instapot in 2 hours flat. And so my house doesn't smell like a chicken for 2 days.
Right.
It literally boils down to just bones. And I can crush all of those bones with my little finger.
So that's what you want to check, is you make sure that the bones are crushable. Because you don't want anything getting lodged in puppies' tummy.
Yeah, you don't want them to get lodged, but if you look when you snap the bone broth is something that, all of us humans should eat. I mean, I eat bone broth every day. You should eat bone broth because that's where all the vitamins and nutrients are at. And so when you break it open, you can see how amazing how much marrow is in there. And so that's really the density of the chicken, or the meat. And so that's where they're going to get their vitamins and nutrients.
So after we do the chickens and we grind everything in the food processor, the bones, the broth, the chicken meat, everything, the kidneys, everything, it looks like this formation. And so this is really rich. So they don't
very
need a
rich.
whole lot.
They only need like a tablespoon for our big kids.
Our tablespoon for the big kids with water mixed up, and it's going to make a great gravy. The other thing that you want to do is the new vet. And the new vet, I give my kids the new vet in the morning. But you can give it at night, anytime you want, 1 pill a day. I get the pills, not the powder. And so puppies this size, they've just started taking the new vet at 6 weeks. And so, once they get to be about 3 months, you want to give them a whole new vet. But at this point, you're just going to take the new vet, and this is what I do. And I know some of the kids are getting more, some are getting less, but that's just the nature of the puppy game. I take 1 tablet, and you just crush it up like that. And you put it in their food, and they'll eat it, and it tastes good to them.
They think it's a cookie.
Yeah, they think it's a cookie. So some of them are going to get more, some of them are going to get less. And then when they get to your home, then they'll be on the right dose. This is their beginning dose for the next couple weeks. So you can see it crumbles up really, really gently. So when you put water in the puppy food, it tends to get stuck to the side of the bowl. Come on, kids. And so you have to kind of stir it up. And of course,
I see 3 piggies who are getting a bath today. Oh, little bear.
We're gonna see some pigs. Little bear, you are just the biggest pig of them all.
And poor Colette doesn't. She's a dainty flower. She
Whatever.
doesn't. Look at little. Oh my gosh! Look at they're pigs.
They are pigs, and they're at that age where they need their own bowls now of food, so you can monitor it.
And generally we do that.
But to make this quick, I just wanted to do it like this.
Little bear, holy cow, you're big.
If you have any questions about their feeding, give me a call or text message me. I'll be happy to help you. Thanks for joining us for the Food Frenzy at Houndful Hearts. Bye now.